Good morning and welcome to another history video, historical record of video here in Discover Lounge today. And today we are going to be talking to Ron and Linda Goerdel. Ron and Linda have been lifelong members, or for many people's life length, here at Faith Lutheran Church and School, and have seen many things throughout their time with us. So we're here to hear from them and their perspective on the history, and remember, their topic and their talk are based upon three fundamental questions. What is your most fond memory? What do you consider to be the most significant event in the church history? And where do you see your future, the future of Faith Lutheran Church? So at this moment in time, now I give you Ron and Linda Goerdel.
Today, Ron and I wanted to share a little history of our time at Faith with you. Growing up, Ron and I were raised in two different denominations. He was brought up in the Baptist church and I was raised Lutheran. After we were married in 1976, we moved to Huntsville for Ron to complete his senior year at Sam Houston State University. We visited our families on weekends and would attend our churches back home. After some time, we decided we needed to visit churches in the Huntsville area and to find our own church home. After visiting several denominations, Faith being one of them, we found Faith Lutheran Church, which at that time was located on the Sam Houston campus, a perfect fit. We became members in 1978. As a young couple, we were welcomed into the Faith family. The first event that we can recall is going to Moe Ranch in Hunt, Texas. The fellowship was wonderful, Bible studies that ignited interesting conversations, and the Sunday morning service was uplifting. We realized then that getting involved or assimilating within the congregation, whether it was singing in the choir, playing men's city league softball, participating in work days, teaching Sunday school, serving on committees, or just attending potluck supper, developed a very long-lasting relationship. As far as the most memorable moments, I think we both agreed that it would have to be our daughters' confirmations and baptism, along with our youngest daughter's actually wedding here at Faith back in 2006. We realized that not only that was important, but as simple as being part of the yard crew here, caroling at nurses' homes, experiencing Easter sunrise service, Christmas Eve candlelight service, reaching out to the community through our Oktoberfest, and being youth sponsors for many years were just as important. We would consider the move to this current location, the building of this beautiful sanctuary in our educational building in 1985, was definitely the most significant event for Faith. Approximately 19 years later, the gym along with the classrooms were added, and then most recently, the new fellowship and education building and renovation of offices were completed. The facilities are here. It's time to reach out to others. As Huntsville continues to grow, I pray that newcomers will look to Faith as a place they can call their church home. As chairman of Faith Lutheran School Board, I feel the school is a significant and vital ministry of Faith Lutheran Church. God has blessed the efforts of the staff and teachers to be able to share his word and love on a daily basis to both students and their families. With that said, there are many school families that do not have a church home, and we must welcome them into the Faith family. I think I can speak for Ron and I. Faith Lutheran Church is our extended family, and we find peace and comfort every time we are here and amongst them. And as Jesus said in Matthew 18:20, "For where two or three are gathered in my name, there I am among them." What more could you ask for?
We decided that I would do kind of a summary of this, and when I was thinking about what I was going to say, last Wednesday at the Lenten service, Pastor James, his focus was on the New Covenant and the Old Covenant and what that meant to us as Christians. And he said, keep it simple. He says, what it comes down to is love and forgiveness. And that this all contributes to our core. And that struck a real, with me really heavily, because my parents always referred to the core. My dad would say, we need to get to church, we need to build on that core. And we passed it on to our children, and hopefully they will to our grandchildren. And to me, what Faith Lutheran Church provides is a nurturing of our core in all the different ways that Linda just mentioned. And here's the thing: if we are surrounded by sin and things that are bad from the minute we leave Sumac Road in our everyday lives. But as Christians, if we have worked on that core and we've been surrounded by Christians and people and have been able to see the difference, it makes it much easier for us in our everyday lives to make the right decisions for Christ and for ourselves. And for that reason, we're ever so thankful to what Faith Lutheran Church has always brought to us as Christians and as a family.
Well, thank you. That was good. Move it along.